Hello, 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 and welcome to episode 3 of the Teen Talk Skating Podcast. My name is Van Gogh, and this week I am a little sick. And it started last week, honestly, when I was recording the other one, because literally I was coughing so much, but now I am definitely sick. But I'm still gonna record this episode because we're gonna make it. I might have to record it in segments instead of one cut, but we're gonna try to make it. But anyway, this week we are actually going to cover a competition that isn't happening right now, that happened 10 years ago, just about, and that is Sochi 2014, the Sochi 2014 Winter Olympics. Obviously, because you probably read the title before clicking on this podcast episode. But before we get to that, we do have our program of the week, a little segment. And the program of the week this week that I've been thinking about quite a lot recently, actually, is Olga Mikutina's free skate from the 2021 World Figure Skating Championships. Because literally every time I watch this program, I feel like I'm on ice. I want to be there. I want to skate on the ice. This is the skate that got her 8th place at the World Championships that year in her debut at the World Championships, which is insane. She represents Austria. She did go to the Olympics. And I love this program. It's to Experience in Primavera, or I think it's Primavera, and then Experience by Ludovico Einaudi, which, very warhorsey, but I really love this program. I love the arm movements too. It just feels so nice, and in the Kiss and Cry especially, so she's so happy with it. And that was the skate that really made me a fan of her. It was actually the first skating competition I watched that was actually happening, at that time. 2021 was my little first year of watching skating, religiously, basically. But anyway, Olga Mikutina's free skate at the 2021 World Figure Skating Championships. Those were in Stockholm, Sweden, crazy, with no audience, which is really sad. But definitely go check it out. Oh, the outfit too. I love the outfit. She kept it for the Olympic season, the program, but not the outfit. But I really like the red outfit on her. The red outfit looks so cool. And then she actually does not have a flutz, just saying she has a correct lutz and a flip. And I don't know, but I probably should stop talking. Her skating skills too, I don't know, that program was really well built together and everything. But anyway, go check out the program. If you haven't before, definitely worth a watch. 8th place is amazing for a world debut. Imagine if I could do that. Probably not. I can't even stand on ice half the time. But we're gonna get started talking about Sochi 2014. And before I do talk about all of this, I have to admit that I am pretty unfamiliar with this era of skating. Not super unfamiliar, definitely I understand, what's going on, who the major people are at the time, but I definitely don't know, all the names, I do, right now, right now, I know, most of the major names, and, a lot of the, smaller skaters, too, smaller feds, things like that, but definitely I don't know what really happened back then. Since I really started only watching skating in 2021, but where I could, I have gone back and tried to watch all the competitions I could on YouTube. So I was able to watch women's short program, the full thing, the ice dance, free dance, men's short, men's free, and then, I try to watch as many of the skaters as I could, but definitely I try to focus on the top skaters, since, that's what was kind of the most exciting. But yeah, I am pretty unfamiliar with this era. I have tried to learn a lot in this past week. But yeah, we're gonna take a little time machine back 10 years to Sochi 2014. 3, 2, 1, and we're here. Sochi 2014 was in Sochi, Russia. It was the Winter Olympics. Honestly, I can't remember a lot. In 2014, what was I doing? I was a child. I don't know. But we're talking about figure skating. And figure skating, I have to admit that I think at this time, figure skating was kind of exciting. There's a lot of big names. We'll get to it, though. So first thing I want to talk about is the team event. Because it's the first year the team event happened at the Olympics. The World Team Trophy did exist. I had to search it up. World Team Trophy did exist. It still exists, obviously. But this was the first time at the Olympics the team event happened, 2014. And I'm pretty sure the team event works the same as World Team Trophy. So, like, you know, there's 10 countries. Well, World Team Trophy only has 6 countries, right? Yeah. But team event, it has 10 countries. 5 make it to, like, the free segment, right? I'm pretty sure it works the same as it does, like, Beijing 2022 and Pyeongchang 2018. And to be honest, I keep on forgetting the team event exists. They don't really hype it up a lot. Which I guess makes sense because obviously it's not like a regular event. Like World Team Trophy only happens every 2 years. And like, you know, at Worlds, like team events don't happen at Worlds or like 4 continents, Europeans. So I honestly kind of forget team events exist. They're fun though. They're fun. But I'm just gonna like, how do you say, skim over this segment. So the US got 3rd place, Canada got 2nd, and Russia got 1st place. I do want to say, I remember US, I remember at this time, I don't remember, but I've gone back, I remember Mariah Nagase was skipped over the team for Ashley Wagner, even though she placed 3rd. That was a really big thing. If I remember correctly, on Reddit and stuff like that. Honestly, I got a lot of information from Reddit for this, not gonna lie, and for a lot of stuff for figure skating. But yeah, I remember it was controversial because the U.S. team for women, was Gracie Gold, Paulina Edmonds, and Ashley Wagner. Even though Mariah Nagase placed 3rd at nationals over Ashley. But I don't really know a whole lot about this situation. But I do know that did happen, and people were, it was definitely controversial. People did talk a lot about it. But anyway, yeah, that was a team event. US 3rd, Canada 2nd, Russia 1st. This was the same event where Yulia Lipnitskaya gave her famous girl in the red coat, Schindler's List free skate with every technical stop that she could. And she blew the roof off the stadium. I went back and watched it. The crowd was like, whoa, you know what I mean? But genuinely, Yulia Lipnitskaya, I love that program so much. And the music, the movements really fit with Schindler's List. And definitely one of my favorite Schindler's List programs for sure. The end where she gives that look back to the camera. I love that look so much. Unfortunately, she didn't have the same success in the individual women's event, but we will get to that because we're going to talk about that women's event for sure. But pairs happened first. Again, pairs, like, I don't know a lot about pairs now, so, like, I don't know a lot about pairs back then. But 3rd place was Alyona Savchenko and Robin Solkawi. I'm sorry if I said those names wrong. Representing Germany. I know Savchenko, she did win the 2018 gold with Bruno Massot, representing Germany too. Now, this was crazy, okay? So, you know, I was trying to look back their competition history because, you know, I did some research because that's been my struggle. I don't research well, and I say names wrong, and I still say names wrong, and I'm so sorry. And I don't know who won what and stuff. But they had won over the winners of this event, Volosozar and Trinkov. I'm sorry if I said those names wrong too. For this, who won the Olympics this season. But they had won against them early in the season at Grand Prix Final, which obviously, I feel like Grand Prix Final is the biggest event before the Olympics. Like, obviously, there's Europeans, but, like, it's only Europeans, obviously. Like, Grand Prix Final is international. So, Grand Prix Final, of course, is super prestigious as well. It's very hard to win Grand Prix Final because you have to qualify first. But Savchenko Solkawi had won that over Volosozar and Trinkov early in the season. But in the short, I don't remember what happened here at the Olympics. But in the free skate, they did side-by-side triple toe, but Robin Cowie fell on the first triple toe, so they can get the combination done. And then at the end, I was shocked because I was watching the performance. It was nice. At the end, it just seemed like they slowed down. And then, bam, they did throw triple axel, okay? Because I'm pretty sure throw triple axels only even landed like a handful of times. Like, the last element in their program that they attended was throw triple axel. And unfortunately, she fell in it. Now, I looked at some of the comments on YouTube, and what I learned is that they were probably trying to make up the points for the fall, which totally makes sense. But triple axel is the last element in your program. Like, throw triple axel is the last element. Like, I don't see that today in pairs. Like, even when I do watch it, like, the most I see is probably throw triple lutz and flip, probably. But throw triple axel, obviously, like, throw quads aren't common either, but, like, it was crazy. Like, you know, like, props to them for trying to make up for the earlier mistake, trying to do the triple axel, because at the end of the program, it looked like they really slowed down, and then bam, he throw triple axel, but she fell, unfortunately. But big guts to them. I know they had won the bronze in 2010 as well, but they won the bronze here again. And, yeah. So, Savchenko Sokawi, I'm so sorry if I'm saying that wrong. They won the bronze. In second place, we had Ksenia Stolbova and Fedor Klimov. I'm sorry if I'm saying those wrong as well. And I don't know what's on with pairs, like, you know, like, this era, but the throws were big. Like, Savchenko Sokawi had big throws. Like, the throws are big. The twists were big. Like, I don't know what it was about this time, man, but those throws, I feel like the throws today aren't as big, but the throws are so tall, and I'm like, dang. But I don't know, I thought the throws were giant, like, genuinely, like, wow, whoa, like, who was teaching them how to do this? They had a free skate to the Adams family, which I thought was really cool, actually. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. The Adams family, which I thought was super cool. I like the little, you know, the tango, because, I don't know, I don't know, I don't want to get copyrighted somehow, I'm sorry. A lot of people in the comments on YouTube were saying they should have been closer to Volosozar and Trenkov, who won the event, and I definitely think that's true, because the winners won by almost 20 points, like, it was, like, 18 points or something, and that was crazy. Like, I think maybe they should have won by 8, like, Stolbova and Klimov, like, they should have been a lot closer. Like, personally, I don't think they should have won. I think the winner's performance, Volosozar and Trenkov, they were better overall. But this performance was really good. It's Adam's family. I love Adam's family. And the throws, it was giant. Like, especially the throw triple Sal at the end, I believe. Giant. It was just, I don't know. It was giant. I don't know what was going on with pairs at this time. Anyway, Tatiana Volosozar and Maxim Trenkov. I'm so sorry if I'm saying those wrong again. I need to really practice on saying the names. I'm really sorry for every mispronunciation I say. I'm really sorry. The twist, oh my god. I saw the GOE on skating tours, all threes. Again, back then they didn't have +5 GOE. They only had up to +3. They had all +3, which is super crazy. But it was literally the most perfect twist I've seen in my life. And, like, I feel like twist is such a scary element. And throws, perfect. You know what I mean? Like, they were tall throws, man. Like, if you told me they could probably be thrown to the top of the ceiling or something, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but crazy. But that was first place. So, third, Savchenko Solkawi. Second, Stolbova Klimov. And first, Volosozar and Trenkov. Men's was crazy, man. Like, okay, so what happened after the short was Yuzuru Hanyu and Patrick Chan were close. They were like 101 and 98 points or something. And then everyone else was about 86, I think. And third place, Javier Fernandez after the short was at 86. And from 86 in third place to 13th place at 81, that was only a 5-point difference. So you know this was going to be exciting. I love when competitions like this, after the short, lots of people are close, lots of things can move around, and obviously a lot of things did move around. So from 3rd place to 13th place, very close. But from this point, like, we could safely assume, like, the battle for gold was Yuzuru Hanyu and Patrick Chan. I will say Yuzuru Hanyu, beautiful short. Parisian? I will talk about it later, actually. But in 5th place, we had Tatsuki Machida. I'm so sorry if I'm saying it wrong. From Japan. And his short program was East of Eden. I have a soft spot for East of Eden because I think it's so pretty. Like the theme from East of Eden. Like, if I was a figure skater, I would skate to it too, not gonna lie. It's kind of pretty. He did pop his triple lutz into a double in the short. And he fell. His free skate was set to the Firebird. I really like the outfit here. It was kind of, I don't know, like, I don't know. It definitely was Firebird. Like, I could tell this is a Firebird program. But he fell in the quad toe in the free, which is really unfortunate. But he ended up in 5th. I believe at 2014 Worlds he gets silver, I think. Anyway. Now, this is the devastating part of the free for me, but it's okay because he gets redemption in 2018. Javier Fernandez of Spain, he was 3rd out the short. Again, it was wild. 3rd from 13th was very close. So he really did need to be, like, flawless if he wanted a medal. In the short, he did have 2 shaky landings, but he still got 3rd. But in the free skate, unfortunately, he popped a triple lutz into a double lutz, I'm pretty sure. And here's the devastating thing. He did a quad sal cow, then he tripled a quad sal into a triple sal. And at the very end of the program, the last jump in the program, he did a sal cow that was a triple sal. And that got Zayaked. So Zayaked is when a skater repeats too many times of a jump. So since he already did 1 triple sal cow with no combination, that was the one he popped from the quad sal cow. The second triple sal cow he did got 0 points. And if he had gotten the points for the triple sal cow, he would have won bronze, definitely, which is super unfortunate. But, we know Javier Fernandez, let's go forward in time, right? We're supposed to be in 2014, but we're not, okay? But I know we were in a time machine, but whatever. But, we know that he got the bronze in 2018, so definitely redemption for him. 3rd place, though, is Dennis Ten. This was shocking. Well, not shocking, because Dennis Ten, before this event, he had a world silver the previous year, I believe, which is super impressive. He's from Kazakhstan, and he was 9th at the short program because he fell on a quad toe. And then he did only a double toe combo, but he was still close enough to be able to get on the podium because, again, very close on the short program. And the free skate, he just had the skate of his life. I really liked his program, too. It was called The Lady and the Hooligan, I believe, the music. I really liked the program. It had a lot of swag in it, and, Dennis Ten, he did unfortunately pass away. I definitely think he was such a talented skater as well. I know that he was planning on continuing after 2018, which is really unfortunate. Definitely one of the stars of this event, and I really do feel bad because I feel like he had such a promising future as well. And, I'm so, he brought history to Kazakhstan and really helped with the figure skating program in the country. And, I love his free so much, and I definitely will always remember him for that free program. That was just the skate of his life. It was really the best he could have done. Amazing. But yeah, definitely rest in peace, Dennis Ted, because he was such a big star to the sport as well. Yeah. So at 1st and 2nd after the short was Yuzuru Hanyu, then Patrick Chan, which I want to discuss Yuzuru Hanyu first because he skated first of the free skate before Patrick Chan. So obviously he had that short program which we all love, Parisian walkways. And genuinely, when I think figure skating, I think this program. I've never seen so much swagger. I'm so cool. The hair, the moves. I love the move where he puts like his leg up. I don't know if, like, I don't have like a visual to show, but like, you know what I mean? Like, and he's like, I love the opening of the program, like the guitar riff, and I don't know, the blue outfit. Like, I definitely think this is one of the most perfect programs is Yuzuru Hanyu's Parisian walkways, because it's just so cool, so swagger, so, you know what I mean? Like, I'm the cool guy here. This is my moment. And I'm gonna show up and tell everybody what this is about, what I'm about. And I don't know, and he got the world record of 101. I believe it's the first program to hit 100. Very impressive. And the free skate, he skated to Romeo and Juliet. And he didn't have as much success. He fell twice. Quad style cow fall, triple flip fall. Which I think, you know, it was okay. I think at the time quad style wasn't like very consistent for him, I believe. At 19 years old, though, he was such an artist still. Like, and obviously, his Romeo and Juliet, it was a nice program. He was still such a good artist back then. And I feel he definitely improved as he went on. Like, in 2018 as well. Beautiful programs. The music was, I forgot what it's called. Saime? I'm so sorry. Saime? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Keep on burping. I don't know why. But I definitely think, like, even back then he was a good artist. Like, crazy. And his skating skills were so good back then. Yeah. And the outfits were nice, too. I love his outfits. Anyway, Patrick Chan skated after Yuzuru Hanyu. And after Yuzuru Hanyu fell twice in the free skate, the door was definitely open for Patrick Chan. He had defeated Yuzuru before in the season at 2 Grand Prix, actually. So not just once, twice, I believe. But Patrick Chan, he had a triple axel mistake in the short. In the free, he put a hand down on the quad toe. He stumbled on the triple axel a little bit. He popped the Salchow double. Wait, I believe it's a triple Salchow, a 2 double. And he did step out of a double axel. So he didn't fall. He did stay upright, but he did make enough mistakes that added up. So that he wasn't able to overtake Yuzuru. I believe their free skate score was almost identical. I'm gonna check real quick, you know, for the knowledge. I'm gonna check, but I believe their free skate scores were pretty much almost identical. Yeah, so Patrick Chan got 178.10. Yuzuru was at 178.64. Yeah, basically identical. Patrick Chan, he skated for 4 seasons. I thought it was a nice, like, composition, how you say, like, cut up, like, they cut up the music very nice. And I feel like Patrick Chan is really well known for his skating skills, which I feel like really showed through in this program as well. The edge work is really nice. I remember I saw like people comparing the New Zealand skater Yan Hao Lee to Patrick Chan, and I definitely see that the skating skills are there for both of them. So yeah, Patrick Chan, I definitely think the door was open for him to win, you know, the Olympics against Yuzuru, but unfortunately the jumps weren't in his favor, which is, you know, with Yuzuru, it was not the best event. It honestly was messy. Like, this men's event was really messy. Like, after the short, a lot of people, maybe that's why I think a lot of people maybe, like, a lot of mistakes happened because from 3rd to 13th place, people were super close. And, you know, like, let's pull out all the stops, do all the jumps, because maybe I have a chance to win the bronze medal. And even Patrick Chan and Yuzuru, like, I think they both know they had to be as good as they could be to win. Which is definitely so interesting. Like, the winner mentality, like, I don't know, all the pressure on these people, like, I definitely forget sometimes these skaters are human beings, honestly. I feel like the skating community forgets that. Like, all the pressure on them, you know, like, it's crazy how they're able to combat it. But, yeah, I thought the men's event was pretty, like, a lot of mistakes, but it was a nice watch. I mean, I can't, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I can't land a quad toe loop. Like, it's super impressive that going to the Olympics, even going to any figure skating competition, it's super impressive. Like, every skater should be proud of themselves. But, men's event, so third place we had Dennis Tan. Second place we had Patrick Chan. At first place we had Yuzuru Hanyu. I did read on Wikipedia that this was the first time the men's podium was composed of 3 men of Asian descent, which is pretty cool to learn. And a fun fact. And I do believe Yuzuru Hanyu was the youngest Olympic champion in men's at 19 years old, or I think Dick Budden was younger a little bit, but he's definitely the youngest in recent years at 19 years old. Like, can you imagine? Like, I'm 19, I'm the Olympic champion. I'm like, excuse me? I imagine walking up and saying that. Oh yeah, I'm 19, I'm the Olympic champion. Whoa. Like, youngest since Dick Budden, 1948. That's right. Okay. Yeah, I'm so, like, can you imagine saying that? I'm 19. I just won the Olympic gold medal. Like, anyway. After men's, we had the nice ice dance event. I also think ice dance at the time, the lifts were cool. Like, I think this is the lift era of ice dance. But hold on, let me count. In 5th and 6th place, coughs are coming back. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll take a water break. Okay, guys? Hydrate, okay? Hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate. Okay, thank you for taking my break with me. Take your water, too. Anyway, 6th place we had Ada Cappellini and Luca Lonotte from Italy. Their free skate was the Barber Seville, or was it the Barber Seville? Yes, I'm so sure. Please, if it's not, I'm pretty sure it's the Barber Seville. But the outfits in this, like, who designed them? So beautiful. Genuinely, like, I want nice outfits. Yes, it was the Barber Seville. And especially Anna's Cappellini's dress. Like, ugh, so good. And I don't know. I feel like I said this time, it was so fairy tale, so la la la. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a joy to watch Ice Dance of this era. Definitely, I think in recent times, the music choice has gotten a lot different. Not that I like that, you know, like, it's unique, but back then a lot of people were using very classical music, doing waltzes and you know, ballet and dance, and there's something refreshing about that too. I like new music, like modern music with lyrics and stuff as well. Ice Dance back then, they were allowed to use lyrics though, side note, but I like the new era of Ice Dance, but I think the old era is just a beautiful time. And Anna Cappellini, and Luca Lonotte, they do become the 2014 world champs by 0.01 or 3 or something like that. I don't know. Crazy. But yeah. So sorry. In 5th place, we had Ekaterina Bobrova and Dmitry Soloviev. They skated to this harmonica music, which I thought was very mysterious. It was kind of eerie almost. The outfits too. They had this straight line lift, was super cool. This separate curve lift was all super cool. And they ended up in 5th place here. Very cool. 4th place was, like, literally my favorite program. It was Natalie Peschela and Fabien Borzat from France. I'm sorry if I'm saying this wrong. And the program was The Little Prince, and The Little Prince is one of my favorite books of all time, and she was the Rose, and he was the Little Prince, and I'm like, this is such a cute program, and I could tell, like, they're trying to tell the story about, I don't know if you guys have read The Little Prince, definitely, if you haven't, like, you should, it's beautiful, it's a children's fairy tale, kind of thing, but it's very moral, but anyway, you know, the Rose, they're in love, but then they kind of leave each other. It was very playful. The outfit, she had this rose, like, you could tell they were committed because her outfit, like, her leggings were the stem of the rose, and her dress was, like, the pink, reddy part of the rose. And then he had the exact, like, he, like, had the outfit that the Little Prince has in, like, the picture illustrations of the book. like the green and the white pants and stuff, and the yellow scarf thing. And I'm like, wow, like they really committed, and it's a, it's a French fairy tale too. Like, oh, it's so cute. And they did the straight line lift where he held her upside down. It was super cool. Like, I don't know. I really love this program. The Little Prince and the Rose, like that's cute. Like I wish people did more stuff like that today. Like fairy tale, like retelling a story. Like, I don't know what stories like what could be told, but Little Prince and the Rose, that's so cute. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, my heart was melting. Um, in third place, bronze medal, we had Elena Ilinik and Nikita Katsulapov. I'm sorry if I said those wrong. They skated to Swan Lake, iconic. Like, this was the time. They did the first straight line lift of their program where she's held up and she's like, boom, with the arms out and everything. So cool. That was dramatic. Right on the music. I love things that are right on the music. Like, jumping right on the music, spinning right on the music. Like, when you do that, like, you already have me. You have me so into your program. I love things that are around the music because it's so attractive to my ear, so enticing, Probably you don't know what I'm talking about because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. I feel like the theme of this podcast is me going crazy. But yeah, they were in third place. In second place, we had the defending champions from 2010, Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer. This program, so I want to say that they had lost to Meryl Davis and Charlie White a few times before this season, and the season before as well, at Grand Prix final and things. This program was a waltz. It was a waltz and I think an adagio. And I have to say that it was a nice program because I think Virtue Moyer always had very nice programs, very light and elegant programs, but I just didn't feel as emotionally touched by this program as I did with their Mahler free dance in 2010. Or, of course, in 2018, they had the famous Moulin Rouge program because, oh my god, that program. It's on a different level. But this waltz program, it was a nice program, yes. I appreciate the outfits as well. And it's another love story. Very classical. Again, I like this era. It's very classical. I feel like, I don't know if there was no, I don't think there was a theme this season. I don't think they had themes for the free dance. I'm not really educated on the history. Because I know ice dance has changed a lot in the past, 15 years. But yeah, I definitely didn't like this program as much. I know people said, oh my gosh, Tessa and Scott should have won. And from a technical standpoint, I'm not sure. I don't follow ice dance too much to know, the technical side of ice dance. From a technical standpoint, maybe, I'm not really sure on that. But artistically, I did feel more connected to Meryl Davis and Charlie White, who won the gold with their Scheherazade program. Definitely one of my favorite Scheherazade programs ever. I really like Scheherazade as music as well. I like it in general. I would just listen to it. I have listened to it, outside of skating before because I really do appreciate the Scheherazade Suite, I believe it's called, the collection. I don't really know. They had this straight line lift that went into a rotation lift with her in a split position. I can't even do the splits in real life. Not in real, on land. Okay, how are you doing the splits on ice while being lifted and spun around? Figure skating is so cool. Just saying. But I felt like overall in the Scheherazade program, they had more flow, and I felt more emotion. The end of the program was really nice. Oh, Meryl Davis, she looks like a Disney, the comments on the video, everyone's saying she looks like a Disney princess. She does look like a Disney princess. They need to cast her in the next live action of whatever movie they're gonna make because she looks like a Disney princess on ice. And the outfit too, I really love the purple color. Charlie's outfit was really nice too, the deeper purple. Purple blue? No, it was a deep purple. I can't remember. No, I have the picture. I'll look at it. It's a purple, right? I'm not dumb. Please tell me I'm not dumb. Wait, actually, yeah. Yeah, so what happened was Tessa Virtue and Scott Moore, they set the world record for the free dance, and then Meryl Davis, Charlie White set the set a record, like, literally right after them. So, wait, actually don't know. Oh, no. Wait, can I find it? I'm not sure if I'm going to find it. They did retire after this, which, they did retire after 2014. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Wait, I'm so sure it was purple. But, what a way to go out, winning your Olympic medal. Yeah, definitely. But anyway, in third place, we had Elena Ilinik and Nikita Katsilopol from Russia. In second place, we had Tessa Virtue and Scott Moyer from Canada. And in first, we had Meryl Davis and Charlie White, from the USA. Very cool. Very cool, cool, cool. And maybe the moment you've all been waiting for, the women's event. Because, yeah, some stuff happened in this women's event. I think it's infamous. Like, I feel like you can't talk about figure skating without talking about this event. Because things happened. Things happened. It really did. That some things that this was the biggest scandal of figure skating at the time, obviously. I don't know. Figure skating has so many scandals. I feel really bad for the sport because I feel like it really does suffer because of the scandals. But I'm going to talk about top 6. Yeah, top 6. In 6th place, we had Mao Asada. Wait, I thought Mao was in 4th, not gonna lie. 5th? Was Mao in 5th? No, Mao was in 6th. Okay, Mao Asada was in 6th place. Now, she had that devastating short program, unfortunately, where she fell in her triple axel attempt. Mao was the only woman attempting the triple axel, which is super amazing on her part. Obviously she had she's landed the triple axel multiple times. She hasn't been successful every time she's attempted it, but, the triple axel, it's her secret weapon. It's like how she gets more points technically on everyone else. But she fell on it in this, unfortunately. I believe she got an under rotation on her triple flip combination, and she popped a triple loop. I'm so sorry. I believe it was a triple loop. Her short program, it was to Chopin, and I really liked the program as well. Yeah, it's very purpley outfit. She looks like, I feel like Mawasada always had good outfits too. Like, I love, I don't know. Yeah, wait, let me look. I can't read. She doubled her triple loop. Very unfortunate. And it left her 16th place in the short, which, if you're one of the favorites heading into the Olympics, Mao Sato definitely was one of the favorites. She had won Grand Prix final. She had won 2 Grand Prix. It looked really good for her going into the Olympics, that she could potentially win the gold over, Kim, Carolina Costner, and so on. But, after a short program like that, it's very difficult to recover in the free skate. But in the free skate, she was like, you know what? I'm going to put it all out on the ice. I'm going to put it all out on the ice and tell these people that, you know what? The short program it was a mistake, and I understand that. And I don't know if that was going through her mind, but I'm going to put it all out on the ice in the free. And she did exactly that. Triple axel, the triple flip, triple loop combination. Her Rachmaninoff free skate is one of my favorite programs of all time, because after these Olympics, because it is a story of redemption, and it is honestly so inspiring to be able to get up after the short program and say, like, this is who I am. I'm gonna redeem myself, and this is my program. Artistically, I believe it is her best program. Maybe not her Madame Butterfly is really good too. Artistically, I think it's her best program. Especially since a lot of people used to compare Kim and Malasada over, Kim's so artistic, Malasada is very more technical. But I truly do think Malasada, this Rachmaninoff program, a piano concerto, or I don't remember what the exact music is called, but especially the beginning. The beginning, I love it because the arms, the music, it's on right on the music, the arm movements. It's dramatic. It's like, this is who I am. This is, I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but Piano Concerto Number 3, yes. The arm movements, the beat of the music, right? Everything connected together. And at the very end, the choreo sequence with the spiral, and she ends the spiral, she turns around, she puts her hand up, and then she's done a perfect free skate, albeit some under rotations. She's done a perfect free skate, and she starts crying because she knows that she redeemed herself. And she places third in the free, which if she had had a perfect short program, she definitely would have won a medal. I'm not sure about gold, considering what the drama that happened later. But genuinely, this is the redemption story for me, because, I don't know. I always think about this whenever I think about someone redeeming themselves in figure skating. I was thought at the 2014 Olympics. Beautiful. It was a beautiful story. In fifth place, we had Yulia Lipnitskaya, who was one of the favorites heading in. She had won Europeans. The team event free skate. She was perfect. She got 149 or something. No, I don't remember what the score was. It was crazy though, but it was tons of points, man. But she had a mistake. Oh God, can't talk. She had a mistake in the she had a mistake in the short round. She fell on the triple flip and she under rotated it as well. I'm not sure if that got called. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so tired. But she made a mistake and she fell in the triple flip, which definitely did hurt her score. She got 141. Yeah, it was still major, giant points. Yeah, so that was really unfortunate. And then in the free skate, she fell in a triple Salchow. And I think she did under-rotate some jumps as well, which did bring her score down. But she still made it in fifth place because she was 15 years old, just saying. She was training under... She was the first Atari Tuberitse. The first skater under... major skater, I would say, under Atari Tuberitse, which, we now know, the implications behind that. Regardless of what, happened behind the scenes, I do not want to comment a lot about it. I don't want this to become something more controversial than it already is. But, it was really unfortunate. But at 15, she was very impressive for sure. And, the team event free skate was amazing. But in the individual event, she did have some struggles, which did happen. Gracie Gold got fourth place. She had this I forgot how much I liked her short program and her free skate. Her free skate was Sleeping Beauty. And I think Gracie Gold, so sorry, I think Gracie Gold is a perfect example of a classic skater. I feel like when I think classic skater, I think it's Gracie Gold. Her skating styles are very classic. I don't know. She brings me back to those times, those classic times. She reminds me of more 90s era skating, which is amazing because it feels very classic. The jumps were nice. The outfit, I would say for outfit, the blue, ooh, that's pretty. But she did get fourth place here. And, I hope she comes back. I know she skated last year at U.S. Nationals in 2023, which is super impressive. And I heard that I'm not sure if she is planning a comeback or not, but I really hope she does. Because every time she had an East of Eden program that was amazing. Oh my God. Yeah. Third place was Carolina Costner, who at the age of 27, I believe, won her first Olympic medal because she went to Olympics in 2006. It didn't go well. She went in 2010. It did not go well. But here in 2014, third time's the charm. Carolina Costner, people. I love her so much. She's one of my favorite skaters of all time, for sure. Her short program, Ave Maria, every time I watch it, that's what skating is. It is lightness. It's airy. It's fresh. It's angelic. Even after the short program, Lori Nickel comes up. She's like, "You look like an angel," and it's so true. The white outfit, the jumps, the flow, the everything about Carolina Costner's Ave Maria short program is perfect. Perfect program. I'm Gonna flat out say it. That's the most perfect program. She should have gotten way more points. I'm just saying. Yeah. And she basically shared the lead. Everyone had 74 basically. But in the free skate, she did Bolero, and this is, there were some shaky landings on the jumps. It wasn't perfect. Her Lutz though was beautiful, but there were some other shaky landings. I'm not gonna hide it because but definitely some shaky landings. But her step sequence, well, like, I'm gonna let it all out, boom, boom, and I really love the contrast because Ave Maria, the program was very light and airy, and the skate skills were there, and they were also there in Bolero, the free skate. But Bolero was fun. It was mischievous. It was like, this is who I am. It was very, like, I don't know, very sly almost. Like, she was going around. This is in the step sequence. Like, I'm gonna let it all out. And it's so much fun to watch every time I watch it. Definitely, that's actually my favorite Bolero. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion or not. It's my favorite Bolero. Second place was a little bit of a shock, as a lot of people know. It was Yuna Kim. She came back from her break. Her short program was Sun and the Clowns, beautiful. Her free skate, Adios Nonino, beautiful. Every time I watch it, it's emotional. It is very emotional to watch. Her free skate, interpretation, composition, performance, skating skills, every component's category should have been, closer and closer to 10. And technically, yeah, she wasn't as at the top as maybe Vancouver 2010 was, technical and jumps wise, but artistically it was amazing. Artistically, the program is so touching. It's definitely one of my favorite programs as well. And she gets second. And I'll talk more about the scandal as I go on. First was Adelina Sonikova, who is a good skater. She is a good skater. In the short program, she was second at the short, even though she only attempted triple toe, but she just got a lot of Jewy for it. And, people have done the rescoring. People have looked back at the programs. She under-rotated things, and she didn't rotate all the way around. She pre-rotated. The edges went right on her jumps. But, yeah, definitely a very controversial winner. I don't agree as well with her winning. I do think, like, perhaps she should have gotten third, Kim first, Carolina Costner second, but the component score as well, both of her programs, the Habanera in the short, and then the introduction to Rondo Capriccio in the free, artistically, they didn't appeal to me as much. Looking at Carolina Costner, looking at Yuna Kim, those programs all excite me. The shorts and the free, they're beautiful programs. The skating skills are there. But in Adelina Sonikova's programs, personally, the programs just don't feel very exciting to me. The choreography, I didn't vibe with it a lot. The music, the way that, I don't know. And obviously, I see the jumps as well. Like, you can slow down. You can see she did a flat. She under-rotated the triple toe. And it's definitely very interesting because prior in the season, there's a lot of videos on YouTube about the scandal, obviously. Prior in the season, she had gotten, like, way lower scores, like 20 points lower, 30 points lower, that type of number. And suddenly she goes to Sochi and she gets, like, 149 in the free skate. It's just, I think it's absurd, honestly. I really do think it's absolutely crazy what happened. Many people have rescored it. People have given their reactions. Experts in skating, like Katarina Witt. And I do say, I do see how skating is a math sport. It's a mathematics game. But Sonikova, yes, she did have the technical side. But she didn't execute every technical element perfectly. And artistically, I don't see how her components are so close to Yuna Kim. And in fact, close to Carolina Costner as well. I think Carolina Costner could have had higher components. Kim could have had a little bit higher. But Adelina Sonikova, I just don't feel as connected to the program. And I know this is a debate that continued on today. It's definitely one of the biggest scandals in skating ever. And I don't have enough time to give my full sense on it, but essentially, I think Adeline Sonikova, if she's a good skater, I think she should have gotten the bronze. Um, I just don't think technically, yes, she had the jumps, but they weren't done perfectly. She did have a stumble on a double loop. It was like a triple flip, double toe, double loop, maybe. Or maybe it was a triple salad at the beginning. She did step out of it, and, the flats, the under rotations, like, you can slow down the videos and see that those happen. And, she is a good skater. I think she should have the bronze. Artistically as well, not as refined, not as elegant. She does have elegance and, some skating skills as well, but they're just not as well developed, not as experienced as Carolina Koster, as Yuna Kim, as Mamasada as well. And in the end, I do agree that Yuna Kim should have gotten the gold, Carolina the silver, and I would have given Adelina Sonikova the bronze if I was judging, personally. But yeah, definitely a very confusing result. I remember when I first learned about the scandal, I went and watched the videos, and to me it was clear Yuna Kim, interpretation-wise, her interpretation of Adios Nonino was excellent. There was nothing, it was flawless almost. It was stunning. And yeah, definitely very shocking event for the women's event at Sochi 2014. Definitely one that a lot of people will remember for a long time. For the scandal that happened with Sonikova and Yuna Kim. But I do think Yuna Kim should have won in the end. And that's my opinion. Definitely, if you have another opinion, that's totally okay. This podcast isn't meant to hurt anybody or say anyone's opinion is wrong. But yeah, I do think Yuna Kim should have won from technical and artistic standpoint of mine. But that's all I'm going to talk about today because this episode is getting long again because I just keep on ranting around about skating for 51 minutes and 56 seconds right now. But we are going to stop right here. I want to thank you so much. Next season, oh my gosh, next episode, I actually have no idea what I'm going to do. I was actually thinking about playing a little bit of a skating game. If I can, like, on the internet, if I can find one, I'm not really sure. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode. Let me know your opinions, your thoughts, your comments on Sochi. Let's go back to the present. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're here again. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the episode right now, and thank you so much for watching. See you next week for an unknown episode. Yeah, thank you so much. Bye-bye.